Welcome back to Classic Gaming Quarterly TV. Is it all hype, or is it the best Castlevania game ever made? Today we take a look at Dracula X Rondo of Blood for the PC Engine Super CD. Castlevania Rondo of Blood was released for the PC Engine Super CD in October of 1993. Famously, the game was only released in Japan, where it's known by its proper name, Akumaju Dracula X Chino Rondo. But unless you're a weeb, the game is most commonly known here in the States as either Dracula X or Rondo of Blood.
Niemand glaubte, dass es in Zukunft zu einer Bedrohung komme.
The year is 1792, and it's been just over 100 years since Simon Belmont defeated Dracula in the original Castlevania on the NES. Now Dracula has been resurrected by the Dark Priest Shaft. No, not that one. Yep, there you go. And young Richter Belmont's fiancée Annette and her little sister Maria have been kidnapped and taken to Dracula's castle.
Yeah!
If you've played one of the older Castlevania games before, Rondo of Blood will feel instantly familiar. Jump from platform to platform and climb up staircases, using your whip to both kill enemies and break candles to pick up items. Hearts act as a kind of currency in that their count decreases by a set amount each time you use one of your special weapons. These include throwing knives, axes, holy water, and a stopwatch that you can use to freeze time. These weapons vary in both their effectiveness and their cost of use. You can also find hidden food items that replenish your health. Successfully grabbing the key from this candle and then using it to unlock that door allows you to unlock Maria as a playable character.
Maria にはまだ無理だ。
そんなことないもん。マリア平気だもん。
I personally prefer to play as Maria, so once I have her unlocked, Richter rides the bench for the rest of the game. Not only is she much lighter on her feet, but she can also double jump. Her primary weapon, a white dove, is also much more effective, and she has her own unique set of special weapons. Her only downside is that it takes fewer hits to kill her than it does Richter. The Castlevania series has always been known for its amazing atmosphere, highlighted by superior level design, a wide variety of enemies and bosses, detailed graphics, and amazing music. Rondo of Blood takes full advantage of both the increased graphical capabilities of the TurboDuo and the Red Book audio format of the compact disc to create a feast for the senses. That, combined with the challenge of uncovering all the game's hidden levels, should keep you glued to the TV long enough to complete Rondo of Blood in one sitting, foregoing the need to take advantage of the game's save system. Probably the only thing about this game that I don't care for are the anime cutscenes, because they just aren't my thing, and I think that there's too much contrast between their art style and the art style of the game itself. but it probably also doesn't help that I can't understand a word that anyone is saying.
どうやら邪魔が入ったようだ。それでは後ほどご機嫌うるわしゅう。
People often wonder why this game was never released outside of Japan, but it's important to understand that Rondo of Blood wasn't released until late 1993. Support for the TurboDuo in the United States officially ended in May of 1994, but the writing was on the wall long before that, and I'm sure that Konami knew that it wouldn't be worth their time or money to localize this game for the American audience. Because only enough copies of this game were pressed to meet demand in Japan while the game is now in demand worldwide, copies of Rondo of Blood typically sell for between $120 and $150. Thankfully, you have a couple of far more accessible options. If you own a Wii, the game is available for a paltry $9 on the Virtual Console. Oddly, the voiceover for the intro has been re-recorded but is still in German, while the subtitles are still in Japanese. So, yeah. Other than that, though, the game is a faithful port of the original. Better still, in my opinion, is the 2007 PlayStation Portable release Castlevania: The Dracula X Chronicles, which is a 2.5D remake of the original game, but also includes both the original PC Engine version and its direct sequel Symphony of the Night for the PlayStation as unlockable content. With apologies to Super Castlevania 4, which is a great game in its own right, Dracula X is the best Castlevania game to follow the original formula, and was the last game to do so before the series switched to the Metroidvania style of gameplay introduced by Symphony of the Night. While there is a ton of hype surrounding this game, I think that it is absolutely worth the asking price. At the time that I bought it, it was the most I'd ever spent on a single video game, and I've never regretted it.